Hey guys, this is Steph. Welcome back to Steph's Movies and Music. And today we're gonna do, what are these things called? Pickups videos. Sorry, I forgot. I've been forgetting crap lately. But anyway, end of the month pickups for music related things. And there's a crap ton, but I do these every month, at the end of every month, or at the beginning of some months. For the last month, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, like I said, there is a lot of crap to show off in this video. We have all these CDs, a stack of records, and some other stuff that's music related to show you. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. First of all, I'll show you that I got a couple of these stands to show off like some of the more cool records that I have. And all in all, I'm kind of disappointed in them because they are like just so cheap, but they weren't cheap, so it like doesn't make much sense. Like this was like $7 alone, just for one, and then for two it was like 14 or 13. So like every time you buy another one, at the same time, their price gets slightly lower for each one that you buy. It's like a buy in bulk kind of thing. But all in all, I would not recommend these. I would look up. I forgot what exactly they're called. But, I mean, they're okay for, like, in this. But they just don't stay together very well. So, that's just me. And then, also, we'll go ahead and show off this thing. This thing here. This is a Record Washer Mark II. By Spin Clean. All in all, this is okay too. I like it more than I like the stand, that's for sure. But it does work pretty well. It might just be the fact that I have a cloth platter on my turntable still, so that might be what's still making the crackling and popping noises. I do want to upgrade to a rubber one or something like that. And we'll see if it gets any better, and then maybe that's why I still hear crackling and popping, even though this thing's supposed to fix that. So that's probably why. So I'm not giving up hope on this thing yet, but it still works pretty well. It does clean the records fairly decently, and so yeah. But it was $80, and that's kind of a lot of money. So there's a take back for that. I don't want to put that there. Maybe I'll make a review on it someday. I don't know. So after that, let's actually get to some physical music stuff. We're gonna do this stack right here. I picked this stack because I think it was this stack and this stack. My grandma Joanne, she had went to a garage sale, and this lady was practically just giving away CDs, and that's awesome. I wish I was there, but she actually just ended up taking them all anyway. Grandma Joanne did, so that's pretty nice of the lady to let her do that. But they were all free, so I didn't realize till later on. Most of the ones I took were actually singles. So it's not as cool, but hey, whatever, they'll look cool on a shelf. So this is the stack of singles that I have, and then I also got a stack of albums that were actually albums that I got out of that. So we got Blink-182, Man Overboard. We got Prodigy, Smack My Bitch Up, which is weird, but okay. And that's been sealed, so I don't know what this is. Finding a whole bunch of shit in here. This is Sublime, Doing Time. Why the hell? This is Rob Zombie, Dracula. I don't know much about these. That's why I'm just going over what they are. I don't even know what this is. Story of the Year, Message to the World. I don't know why I took that one. Because I don't know it. This one's The Offspring. She's got issues. To say the least, yeah, she's definitely got issues. I would say I really don't know what they're talking about. System of a Down. Sugar. You can't even see anything. All these fucking post-it notes. The Cure, Wrong Number. Doesn't have a front. This one doesn't either. This one's Deftones, Be Quiet and Drive Away, Far Away. Or no, Be Quiet and Drive Far Away. So yeah, there's that. We'll put that right here for now. Then the next stack. This is gonna be a long ass video. Just saying. But this next stack is albums on CD. And then we have another stack of albums on CD that I got from a thrift store. This one's Green Day, Nimrod. I'm just going to go over the names just to make sure we get it all done. Let's see. This one's called The Deftones, Around the Fur. This one's Rusted Root. Looks like the self-titled album of Rusted Root. That's cool. Haven't heard that name in a while. I'll pick those up later, maybe. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Looks to be it. Not a big Tom Petty fan, but I took it anyway. It was, you know, when you get them so cheap, it really doesn't matter. Queens of the Stone Age. I guess that's it. The title's kind of inappropriate. Or no, not the title, but the cover is pretty inappropriate. This one's MTV. The First 1,000 Years New Wave. I do like new wave music to some extent. And then this one, the final one, not the final one, but the final one of this stack is Stir. Just Stir. So that's cool. Then we have Bonnie Raitt. I think that's how you say her last name. I don't know. This is a live album. Crash Test Dummies. God Shuffles His Feet. That one's a good one. Then we got R.E.M. Monster. I don't know anything about that one, but I got it because it's R.E.M. Ooh, Vanilla Ice to the Extreme. You know, ice. Okay, I'll stop. But Ace of Base, The Sign. The Sign. Okay, I'm sorry. Boyz II Men. Not gonna see any of that, but yeah, this is Boyz II Men 2. It looks like. Then another Boyz II Men. Cooley High Harmony. And then finally we got Medusa by Annie Lennox. So that's cool. All those are great. Now let's get to the moment we've all been waiting for. Records. Actually, I'll just keep them down there and I'll pick them up one by one. We got some great workout music here. We got Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. This is a great album. I mean, it has at least one good song, we all know. So, that's cool. Of course, rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. I got 5150. So, yeah, this is a great album. I really like this album. And, yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But rest in peace for Eddie Van Halen. Then we got a really old album, The Moody Blues. This is from like 68, maybe 67. And it shows its age, definitely. But, yeah. Moody Blues. And this one's called In Search of the Lost Chord. I forgot when I bought it. We got... Well, I'm sorry, now I'm getting hiccups. Love at First Sting by the Scorpions. This one's a great album. Has Rock You Like a Hurricane, Still Loving You is a good one. As Soon as the Good Times Roll. Yeah, there's a lot of good songs on here. Sorry. Then we got probably, I don't know if this is my favorite Don Henley album or if Building the Perfect Beast would be my favorite. But these are, they might be tied. Because these are like his two best albums anyway. But anyway, this one's The End of Innocence. This one has The Heart of the Matter, which is probably my favorite song. So I guess that would make a favorite song by Don Henley. So therefore, this will probably make it the favorite album, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know for sure. We got Willie Nelson, Always on My Mind. This one I got for free from Grandma Joanne as well. That's pretty cool. Then we got a very ripped up copy of Kenny Rogers' The Gambler. I don't know what happened here, but cool. But yeah, I heard that's a great album too. That's one of his best hits. We got Billy Joel, The Nylon Curtain. I had just gotten these two were these last two that I just mentioned and the next couple were just there. Like he was just putting out the records at the thrift store. The worker was. And I just kind of, as he put them out, I picked over them and was like, okay, I think I'm good. Because they had just gotten them in that morning, so that means nobody picked them over yet. So I got all the good ones. I hate to be stingy, but, whatever. We got Donna Summer, Alive and More. You can kind of see my musical taste here. We all know that I'm old-fashioned. And then finally, this is probably the best pickup that I made at the thrift store was Piano Man by Billy Joel. That one's great. Then we got the Imperials. This is kind of just not an impulse buy, but like maybe in hopes of it being good. I thought I heard of the Imperials. Turns out I really haven't. But this is No Shortage. It looks cool on a shelf, I guess. Barbra Streisand. Greatest Hits Volume 2. Cool. Not a huge Barbra Streisand fan. However, this next one is going to be really cool. Because before I got this album, my oldest album was from 1965, I believe. And it was Sinatra 65 was the album. Either that or was A Man and His Music. I forget which one. But it was a Frank Sinatra album. And now this one takes the lead. And it is, drum roll please, the Barbra Streisand album. And this is her very first album. And you know how long this girl has been singing? Like 100 freaking years. No, not really. But this was made in 1963. Making, at the time of this video, this album is 57 years old. Which is pretty freaking old. So, that's pretty cool. Oh, that one's a little fucked up. This one I probably won't keep. Our Best to You, Today's Great Hits, Today's Great Stars. I would say they're not today's great stars anymore. I'm sorry, I just woke up. But yeah, whatever. It's just like a compilation. We're getting to the bottom of the stack here. We have Pat Benatar, Precious Time. This one I found at a thrift store as well. The Barbra Streisand albums, Mom gave to me from a thrift store that she went to. Oops. This one's Night Ranger, Dawn Patrol, and this one's signed. However, by all four members of the band or whatever. But I guess I forgot to put the record in, or maybe I read it wrong and maybe I wasn't supposed to get the record, so now I have to buy the record, just the record. or just buy another Dawn Patrol album and then put it in here. So therefore this one's like actually something. Because I bought it signed and everything. But anyway, it wasn't too much. This one wasn't either, and this one's signed by all 4 members of the band as well. This one's Dokken, Back for the Attack, which is a cool album. I actually have listened to it. I like it. And then our last album, and the one that will close off this video, is the legendary Ozzy Osbourne and his new album, Ordinary Man. This was released in the year... Well, actually, this was released in the year 2020. And I think late in February, maybe, was when it was released. This is the European import version, the limited edition. I'll show you what it looks like real quick, although I am going to be reviewing this. I want to do album reviews now, so that will be my first one that I review. Stay tuned. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's very, very cool looking. It's like smoky gray. It's like marbles, I think is what they call it. But anyway, that's going to be it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys later. And I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye. Let me just get all close and personal here. Okay, bye.